How is your energy this week? We are feeling it, all the things. I'm telling you, you're going to love this episode because we are going to be helping primary teachers handle the overwhelm of the paperwork, the checklists, and those closing end of the year endless tasks, all in simple processes. So, as always, thank you so much for being here. I am Lauren Zabigan, the founder of LessonPlanToolbox.com, where we help primary teachers master classroom management day in and day out with specific strategies for your classrooms. This is what you get inside the membership. It is like no other membership you have seen before because it is not a one-size-fits-all system. This is real strategies for your real classroom in your unique situations. So thank you again for coming back to Classroom Management by Design for the primary teachers, where we get honest about what it's really like in the classroom and how to keep your joy while juggling all the things. As I said, I'm Lauren Zabigan, and today we are going headfirst into something I like to call the end of the year paperwork avalanche. You know what I'm talking about? Cumulative folders, report cards, checklists, cleaning out lockers, closing out data. And somehow you're still supposed to teach while all of this is happening. So if your brain feels like it's a browser with 47 tabs open and 3 of them are frozen, you are not alone. Let's get started and give you some strategic, simple, and a little sassy, because we're not going to let a stack of papers take us down. So, let's name what's actually happening. Every spring, teachers get handed a mountain full of tasks that all seem small until they pile up into one massive snowball rolling downhill straight at your desk. What's on your plate right now? Final assessments, I'm sure. Student work portfolios. You probably have to have work samples. End of the year data. Your cumulative folder updates, right? Report card comments. You probably even have parent communication that's still going to be consistently taking place, or should be still consistently taking place till the end of the year. You may have to turn in a supply inventory sheet. You may have cleaning and packing up that you are responsible for. Oh, and then there's the actual teaching. And nobody's giving you a day off to get it done. It's no wonder you feel like you are drowning in deadlines. But here's the good news. You don't have to do it all at once. You just need a plan and some boundaries to get this done. So this week, I'm going to give you some tips that I swear by as a primary teacher who's lived through this, who is living through this. Plenty end of the year chaos, but I still managed to leave the building in one piece and on time. This is my favorite method. I use this especially with my online business with LessonPlanToolbox.com, the Power Hour method. You block off 1 hour, just one, either before or after school, 3 times a week. And during that hour, you only do end of the year paperwork. No emails, no hallway chats, no projects, no cell phones. You just crank it out. Turn on your favorite playlist or your podcasts. Maybe listen to your favorite episodes of LessonPlanToolbox.com, Classroom Management by Design, and you just make it a focus flow session. You are going to be shocked by how much you get done. And it's because you're going to get more done in bursts than scattered panic periods. The second step is done is better than perfect. So listen carefully. If you are a fellow perfectionist, this is not the time to overthink every report card comment. If the student made progress, say so. If the student need works, say so. Keep it clear, keep it kind, but keep it brief. You're not writing a novel. You are writing for overwhelmed parents, and reading 25 comments is going to overwhelm the parent, okay? So permission is granted to let good enough be good enough. The third strategy I would love to see you implement is to pack up your classroom in zones, not in chaos. So instead of waiting until those last 2 days and trying to pack everything all at once while you're sweating through your teacher tee because it's hot outside, try this. Week by week, break down what you're going to do. So week 1, we take down most of our bulletin boards. Week 2, we sort and label manipulatives. Week 3, we file the student work and get our teacher desk organized. Week 4, you pack up your teacher area and close out your tech. Break it down and assign one zone per week. Your future self is going to be so grateful in the fall. So I see you. You're juggling more tasks than any one person should ever have to manage. You care so much for your students. You want to finish strong, and you're doing it all with heart. But I'm going to remind you of something important. The paperwork doesn't reflect your worth. A perfect file folder won't matter any more than how you make your kids feel. And most importantly, your peace matters. So breathe. Take one thing at a time. And if it's the file cabinet isn't color-coded, who cares? The world will keep spinning. Here is your teacher affirmation for this week. I do not have to finish everything at once. Progress over perfection. Peace over panic. Before you go, if this episode gave you some clarity, made you laugh a little through the chaos, I would love it if you took a screenshot and tagged me at Classroom Management for Primary. And if there is anything you need, maybe an end of the year checklist, we are happy to send it to you. Just give us a holler, email it to us. We know how stressful this end of the year usually is. Not could be, it usually is. So until next time, take what you need, leave what you don't, and remember you are not alone in this paperwork pile. We are all doing it all together this time of year, myself included. And as I always like to say, until next week, teach, relax, repeat.